Okay, I'm going to show you this video because it's going to clearly show that you can debate a liberal, you can win, yet you still lose. One, they become violent. Two is, even when you can prove them wrong, they will never acknowledge that they're wrong. All right, I'm going to show you this video, and it's not really to get into the whole abortion debate, but to show that this woman who is clearly wrong has conviction, which is fine, but then if you say something and you're proven wrong, then you need to take a step back and say, oh, maybe I need to reevaluate this, but they never will. Check this out. She gets into a debate with this guy, and it gets rather hairy real quick, but listen to how she says what she says, and then I'm going to show you that she's wrong. Check this out.
So you don't believe in the right to life then, right?
No, I didn't say that, sister.
So you do believe in the right to life?
I believe in choice.
So does this baby have a right to life right here?
I believe in choice. I believe
How many beating hearts does a human have? Don't touch me. How many beating hearts does a human have?
Talk to my child.
How many?
Don't talk.
Aren't you glad she didn't abort you?
I almost did.
I almost did.
Wow, aren't you glad you didn't abort him? He's a beautiful young boy. He's got all kinds of potential.
So you're gay? It's beautiful.
I think all life is beautiful. I'm pro-life. I believe in the right to life. I'm glad that he was born. How does that ruin the life? Did you ruin your mother's
He
life?
doesn't want to listen. He just has to
Oh, she's assaulting me again.
See how she's getting physical right away?
This was you at one point, my friend. She wanted to kill you. Aren't you glad she didn't?
That's a cluster of cells.
That's a cluster of cells? She said that's a baby.
I mean, that's a baby, but...
This is a baby at like 37 weeks. Nobody aborts 37-week-old fetuses, you dumb fucking dolt. Nobody gets abortions at 37 weeks.
Actually, it happens all the time.
No, it doesn't.
All right, let's hold that right there now. Okay, you heard her. She said nobody gets an abortion at 37 weeks. Now, I want to show you this video right here of legislation being passed. Check this out.
Kelly Tran,
Yes, sir.
how late in a pregnancy would your bill apply if a physician was simply willing to certify that the continuation of the pregnancy would impair the mental health of the woman? How late are we talking about?
Well, so the way the suggestion that we've made in the bill is to say it's in the third trimester and at the, with the certification of the physician. So
how late in the third trimester would you be able to do that?
And it's very unfortunate that our physicians, witnesses, were not able to attend today to speak specifically.
No, I'm talking about your bill. How late in the third trimester could
As you can see, she feels very uncomfortable, even though she's an advocate for it. She's uncomfortable answering this question.
physician perform an abortion if he indicated it would impair the mental health of the woman?
Or physical health.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm talking about the mental health.
So, through the third trimester. The third trimester goes all the way up to 40 weeks.
Okay, but to the end of the third trimester.
40
I don't
weeks.
think we have a limit in the bill.
So, where it's obvious that a woman is about to give birth, she has physical signs that she is about to give birth, would that still be a point at which she could request an abortion if she was so certified? She's dilating.
Mr. Chairman, that would be a decision that the doctor, the physician, and the woman.
I understand that. I'm asking if your bill allows that.
My bill would allow that, yes.
And there you have
Yes,
it.
sir.
How late in a pregnancy?
She is allowed to have the abortion up until dilating. And if you look at what happened in Virginia, they said even after having the baby, she can have an abortion, which absolutely is not an abortion. See, this is why the whole abortion thing has come up again, because you have extremists on the left that want to be able to kill a baby up until birth and even after birth, yet they don't see that as wrong. And I'm going to be honest, I started seeing some bills from the right, which I don't agree with, because I want to try to be mainstream. I don't believe in charging women with murder, as a bill I believe it was in Louisiana. Maybe I'm wrong. I believe it was Louisiana. They want to be able to charge women with murder if they do have an abortion. I don't believe that's right also. But what I do know is we have to have some protections. You cannot have babies and have an abortion That's not an abortion. That's straight up murder. Anyone who says otherwise is lying to you. And if you were to continue to watch that video with the woman who was debating that I showed you earlier, she starts to get very physical because the guy who she's debating starts to destroy her in the argument. Anyway, I just want to show you that even when you win an argument with a leftist, you lose because they become violent. Clearly, she was wrong. Clearly, no matter what evidence you would show her, she would never back down from her original thoughts, because that's how they are. They're emotional creatures. They're insane beyond belief. And you saw right here, they're wrong, as always. She said no one has an abortion up to 32 weeks. It's insane. But yet, I just showed you that they want abortions up until the woman dilates. And again, like in Virginia, even after the baby is born. Anyway, thanks for watching. Talk to you later.